Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham. It's time for our tale of the tape. Johnny Nelson, he's 6'2" tall with an 81.1-inch reach. And the man he'll be facing, it's the incomparable Roy Jones Jr. Johnny the Entertainer Nelson, the longest reigning Cruiserweight World Champion of all time. Roy Jones Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
What a pleasure it is to be here. And there's the bell to start round one. Jab misses. Good counter punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? He threw a punch and just got countered. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift. Counter lands. A perfect counter shot. That punch landed. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Nelson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
I love that. I love that.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here. Shot lands. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. The straight right just misses. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder. And counter punching. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Nelson in that last round. On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around? And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nelson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Get back into it. Now it's a tougher fight, and he's going to be confident. You got to
good work. Now that's it. Now breathe, just get your breath back. Good.
take him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your pace and win this.
Talk about no. Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd Grisham. Sinisa Superbad Estrada. She won the WBA minimumweight title in March of 2021 and fights out of Los Angeles, California, USA. Katie Taylor.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from East Los Angeles, here is a women's minimum weight and a women's junior flyweight champion of the world, Superbad Sinisa Estrada.
So much hype surrounding this big matchup. Can't wait to see what goes down when the opening bell rings.
Words are cheap. It's the action that's...
These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. She misses with the jab. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Sinisa Estrada. And down goes Estrada. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
Shot from the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, no, not a good sign here for Sinisa Estrada. That was the moment.
What quick sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
So close with that uppercut. Oh, what a punch! Sinisa Estrada is hurt. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown. Here we go, it's round 2. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy her corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
The crowd is dressed to impress here tonight, and the fighters promise to do the same as we cannot wait for this, our main event.
You walk in, you cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people are here in this place. They will spot it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. She got clipped by that counter. That left hook missed. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not a lot punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. There's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Good counter punch. Punches coming from every angle. The straight right just misses. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The jab not finding its target. There's a counter shot. She misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. I promise you, all 3 judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
Dominant.
There's the bell for round 4. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter lands. Insane action. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. That counter shot lands. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Estrada in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going. Back into the fray here in round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Punch, counter punch. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. How about that time counter shot? These two women pretty close halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. Hey, those punches add up. Straight right just misses. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Oh no, not a good sign here for Sinisa Estrada. Estrada. This is the beginning of round 6, so the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Counter shot by her. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Nice job to block that uppercut. Stamina is off the charts. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Beautiful counter punch. Nothing like a little taunting to get your opponent right. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
I need to...
Not many people would have predicted.
sweating eyes. Who am I? Who am I? Champion till I die. Every morning, every night. Boy, I gotta look alive. Now you can hear the crowd going wild.
And back.
Okay, it's not working out. Not working out. Switch southpaw. Switch stance, that's it. What we do in the gym?
Okay, now you're letting back into the fight that round. That's his round. He was coasting this fight, and now you're letting back in.
Let's fight.
Get busy. Good luck with that. switched off. What you doing? I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that.
Let's go.
Roll that right hand. Roll it there, then come back. And again, when he leans forward, bring it up. Kick up the uppercut. Kick up the uppercut.
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off.
You're starting to make.
Let's fight.
Counter jab. Counter jab.
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breath. Big deep breath. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come.
Signals on working. Start doubling that jab.
switch on.
Right, let's go out there. Get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Do your business.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
About time too.
Time for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. 80 kilos bang on, 180 centimeters tall with a reach of 188. And the man he'll be facing, it's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight, a super middleweight, a light heavyweight, and a heavyweight champion of the world, Roy Jones.
What a pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
This is the fight of pride. This is 2 warriors that want to get in there and beat the hell out of each other. This is that fight.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. He misses with that jab. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Insane action. Beautiful counter shot. I know boxing fans around the world feel like Christmas morning with these two finally in the ring.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice counter. Catch and shoot. Didn't land that jab. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a foot.
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. A perfect counter shot. Good counter punching. If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Some some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Swing and a miss with the jab. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy.
And there's the bell to start round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. There's a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. A perfect counter lands. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Beautiful count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight.
Here we go to the 4th round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he scores with the counter. How about that time counter shot? You'd like to see more jabs. When are we going to see a jab from these two? And that jab just missed with the left hand. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
shot. Can't find a home with that jab. That counter shot lands. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what... Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They exchange punches. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter punch right up the middle. Jab does not score. Nice counter punch. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
That big hook doesn't land. A perfect counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Oh my word, down goes RJJ. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
Can make or break a fighter.
Let's reset. Forget about that round. It's a bad round, guys.
There's the bell to start round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A perfect counter shot. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
It looked great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot. number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room. Still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Straight in, more pain, so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing. At Raven, you get weighed in. Been training, sick of waiting. Some failing, not plain sailing. Entertaining, check the ratings. Let me out, I don't wanna be caged in. Yeah, I'm ready, who's next up? Pay attention now, yeah, your best luck. I like to warm up like a few jabs, and then I hit hard like a left hook. My style's unique, not textbook. Step to me, you get yourself messed up. Win or lose, still here, still not been moved. I got points to prove. There ain't no room. Only one, number one, there ain't room for two. There ain't no room. I am the one. Top two, but not number two. There ain't no room. Boom. Came in, cleaned up without a broom. There ain't no room.
Do your business.
Okay, let's reset. Switch stands. Look to the left, Tucker, everyone. Double jab, bring in your feet. Bang! Listen, you switched off. What are you doing? Right, let's go out there, get your boxing back together.
Let's fight.
back together. I need you to focus on what you do.
Let's go.
Switch back, that's it. What we do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now. Roll, come back. Okay, let's reset, switch stance.
Time out.
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all your work all the way through camp. Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Don't be...
And box.
That's it. Set it up with a jab, though. Set it up with a jab, and then look for your power shot. Keep him guessing. Jab up, jab down.
Time.
Come on, do you want to win this fight? Have you got complacent? The fight's not over yet. You got to go out there and win this round. You had everything in the bag, and now you've let him back into the worry. That's it.
Box.
switch on. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's do it.
Good work. Good defense. Good defense. Good shot. Good shot. His legs are gone.
Time!
Okay, focus, focus. Big deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself back. Come on, breathe.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch southpaw. Okay, it's not working out. Not working out. Switch southpaw. Switch stance, that's it. All you're doing is here. You know you can do it. Deep, confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Good work. This is all going.
Time!
Okay, now you're switching off. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus.
Let's fight. me your glove.
said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, Beaver Stadium in State College, Pennsylvania. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Missouri about to kick off to lift the lid on this one. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he... at the 13. Looking for space, it's Singleton. And he's swallowed up. Of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. They've got the play bottled up, fumble, it's out! And the defense got it.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
This offense trying to quieten the crowd on 1st and goal, and they are not cooperating. He wants to throw it. Looking for the goal line. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the ride. The pitch. Got the first down and more. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play.
And they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. You think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again. Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in this siding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
I thought white noise was supposed to be relaxing. This is deafening on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Splits the uprights. Good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've spotted them a 10-0 start. Now to see if they can answer on this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where you can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
And here comes the offense on second down. Looking downfield, it's Allard. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go.
He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27.
Yeah, and obviously great play by the offense to keep the drive alive, and also a good find by the quarterback on third down.
And the Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit in coverage that forces the incompletion.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Back has it. And he forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. On the direct snap, it's Reynolds. He'll try to do it himself. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Singleton. Now the toss. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the snap, it's Singleton. Now sliding to his left. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the direct snap, it's Reynolds. And this is blown up, going nowhere as the defense was ready for the Wildcat. Really need to find a productive play this time on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Allard. Under fire. Throws to the tight end. Grabbed on the outside, it's Reynolds. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Gets the back moving. Touch pass on the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Singleton. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Here's a heat. And the missed connection on 3rd down.
And this this offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone when the field starts to shrink, they really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play call.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows. He can run slants. He can run the option routes.
Turning it on. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense. Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in 2nd down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again. He has the first and still on his feet. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper came on a 34-yard jaunt to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Singleton. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Aller. Going for it all. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's reeled in, it's Ross.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of third and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You could throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
Back to pass. It's Aller. This time on target. Looking for the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. The give. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Penn State!
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close it to 17-10. So a drive there of 85 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down 1 possession. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Fielded in the end zone. It's Johnson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. The offense changing the play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Missouri wants to go fast. Looking to throw on first down. Going downfield for the big play. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. He'll try to take it back. The 30. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Boy, and that might be the break this defense needed right before the half. You're down. You need to make a play. They can't score any more points. This one could get out of hand now. You have set your offense up right before the half to maybe close this gap.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. He'll pitch it. Oh, he's got some room in at the goal line. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the ground game comes through for this offense just in the nick of time. Clock ticking down in the first half. They punch it in and a chance to tie this football game.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And that extra point leaves us deadlocked here in the second. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Fielded in the end zone, it's Johnson. Makes a move. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Looking to pass. It's Aller. Lofts one deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left.
Pedal to the metal right now for this offense. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns. Here on their 3rd possession, they're still taking shots way down the field, and why not? Give the defense credit finally. Something good happens for them to get the incompletion, but if I'm this quarterback, I'm still throwing it deep.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal a possession. but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Power football with the run. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the left. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Got a little space. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting a tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Got it behind the line. It's Hardy. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. It's 4th and 15, but the offense will stay on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense. You take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Pressure coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
On target to the left. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Singleton. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
That's a foul on the play. this turn of events with the fumble going out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
Sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. It's Aller. Got it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal.
Well, when you're running the curl route against zone coverage as a QB, you know you've got to get the receiver the ball quickly. This quarterback has a cannon for an arm. He showed you on that last throw, and the offense picks up the first down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at... quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Wide receiver comes in motion. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Penn State!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Johnson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Here's the handoff. Running to Green. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They'll ride the hot hand. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
And the Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Look out, he's got room. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Missouri gets to the line quickly. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Roberts. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Timeout call by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Leaves it with the back. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Missouri! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Well, it's a great job executing by the offense to get that touchdown. I think you kick the extra point right now, make it a 7-point game with only seconds to go.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Singleton. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking for room. It's Singleton. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Back to throw. It's Allard. Catch in the middle. It's Pena. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. They go to the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Nittany Lions can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass, and they don't have a lot of time to work with. Oh, better look out! And he's chased out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down, stops the clock, and has them on the move trying to get the late score.
Well, you're trailing here in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're going to hurry up. Really nice job of awareness by the quarterback that time. Nothing open. You got to scramble. You got to go get the first down, yes, but also getting out of bounds and try and preserve as many seconds as you can on the clock.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some first downs. Lets it fly deep downfield. Pass to the end zone. Caught for a touchdown in the final seconds, and they're just a point away from tying it up.
And they desperately needed that touchdown. Now it's miracle time. We got to kick this onside kick and somehow find a way to boot a long field goal and maybe win this thing at the buzzer.
Call to go for the deuce to try to win the game right here. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And that's okay, offense. You did your job. You took the lead late in this football game. Now, defense, it's your time to shine. A few more stops, and you get out of here with the dub.
Only 14 seconds to play. The hands team on the field, and it'll come down to this onside kick. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers in the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. The quarterback takes a knee.